Auntie Faye breaks the huddle. Auntie Faye breaks the huddle.
Living life in Miami, so we talking that sports. And I'm loving them Browns. We don't care what you thought. Then we check and say door, and we root for them Ravens. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me.
Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me. Auntie Faye breaks the huddle.
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 Hey niece and nephews, it's your girl Auntie Faye. We are back with another video. All right, y'all. Okay, we are here. We're here. Y'all, I know y'all see the wig is off, okay? Every now and then I'm gonna switch it up, okay? I might have a straight wig, a braided wig, a crop wig, a blonde wig. Just a wig. Or I might come on here with a bonnet or just a bald fade, okay? You just never know with Auntie, okay? Anyways, in the meantime, we're gonna get into Mary Kay. Baby, Mary Kay is just out here spreading rumors. She don't care. You hear me? Mary Kay don't care about what you got going on, what I got going on, baby. She need clicks and views, and she gonna spread the rumor, baby. Her recent rumor about Myles Garrett has the whole internet talking, okay? All right. I don't believe it. I don't believe I really never believe what the hell she's saying. I didn't see it. I think it's funny that it comes from her and it didn't come from anyone else. You feel me? Like, I don't even know who would be actually saying this. But before we continue, y'all, okay, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that post notification so you don't miss the upload from Auntie. Make sure you like the video, then hype the video. Like it first, and then hype it. You get 3 hypes. So make sure you use them on me. All right, y'all, let's get right to it. So we're going to listen to Nightcap right quick. I love me some Nightcap. And Shannon's going to kind of go into detail about what she said. And then we're going to hear the conversation about it. I just don't know why anybody would believe it, but let's get into this, okay?
Myles Garrett reportedly was a universally beloved figure that seemed to be within the Cleveland Browns organization. According to Mary Kay Cabot, Garrett wasn't a true unifier for the team relative to his on-field impact. Garrett was reportedly respected and revered, but wasn't necessarily universally beloved by everyone on the roster. Garrett was said to have stuck to a tight inner circle when outside of the team facility. Cabot added third-year linebacker Jared Verse, who was the centerpiece in the Los Angeles trade package for Garrett, is expected to be more of a force multiplier than his predecessor.
Okay. Basically, Mary Kay Cabot said the locker room did not like Myles Garrett. Not everybody in the locker room liked Myles. They felt like Myles was a loner. I mean, Myles is quiet, but so what? Like, you guys weren't winning. What you guys were winning, right? Basically saying that Myles Garrett was just a loner, you know, the team didn't really like him, the locker room didn't really care for him, okay? They respected him, okay, because of everything he's done and how good of a player he is, but they didn't really care for him, right? And so now she's trying to say that Jared is going to be more of a players type of person, right? Like, I guess Myles Garrett wasn't not here trying to hang out with everybody. I don't see nothing wrong with that, okay? We see the type of trouble people getting in when they hang out with a whole bunch of people, okay? Myles like being with his girl, okay? You know, shit like that about Myles. I don't believe anyone in the locker room is coming out and hitting up Mary Kay to say anything bad about Myles. So this is why I don't believe it. And I feel like every time a player leaves a team or get traded from a team, you hear BS, especially when it's coming from the Browns. Like, why wait now to say this, right? Why not say this while he was on the team? Why not say this when he wanted out of the team because he wanted a bigger contract? You know what I'm saying? Why not say this right after he got traded? Like, why wait like weeks afterwards to come out with this nonsense? Okay, so let's let this continue. Okay.
Yeah, he not. Well, why they do that every time somebody goes somewhere?
I don't know, Ocho. I don't.
Now all of a sudden he, you know, I mean, that's not his job. That's not. Let's start there. Let's start there. He's employed by the Cleveland Browns and he has a job to do. He did his job to the utmost of his ability.
Exemplary.
Now, if you make friends during that time, like you say, Uncle, if you make friends during that time you there, you know what? So be it.
So be it.
But you don't have to be open to any and everybody. Man, I got a job to do, man. I mean, with the way they was losing shit, I wouldn't want to be friends with nobody either.
Yeah.
I just said the way they was listen. Ocho right though, y'all. Like the way they was losing, like why would I? And I'm not saying it's true. I just think Ocho saying that is really funny. You know, feel me? I just don't see Myles Garrett being the person that is like the mean guy, right? Or the guy that doesn't want to communicate or talk to people. We've never seen it, right? He was there for how long? 9 years? When have y'all seen that from him? You know what I'm saying? Like, never heard of a player coming out and saying that they actually had an issue with Myles Garrett. You never heard other people coming out or just stories about him. I just don't understand the concept of doing this right now. I agree with them. They're absolutely right. Let's continue.
Y'all sorry, this might rub off on me. Stay as far away from y'all as I can.
Yeah, but I mean, people gotta understand.
I don't know. He strikes me as a quiet guy.
Yeah. Stay to himself.
He just wants to go out, do his job, be great,
and go home.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, like, University of Love. So what did they want him to do?
Mm-hmm.
Have team meetings, bro? Myles Garrett, y'all need 11 Myles Garrett in order to win.
Talk that shit. He's right. And not only that, but when she wrote universally loved, I'm assuming she just wasn't talking about the locker room because Universal is big, right? I'm sure she's talking about fans and like other people outside the locker room. Like she didn't just state the locker room. You know what I mean? And I think that's an issue. And I agree with Shannon. Like y'all needed me more than I needed y'all. Thank you for the check though. Thank you for the check. Thank you for the check though, right? You're right. Y'all needed 11 of him to win. Maybe 50 of him to win. Okay? Y'all haven't won nothing. Okay? At all. So this thing that Mary Kay does, I honestly just feel like the league needs to investigate Mary Kay at this point. She needs to be investigated because, baby, how do you just keep making up this shit and you, don't cite your source? And I know people are going to be like, oh, you don't have to cite your source and blah, blah. But do y'all honestly believe, as messy as Mary Kay is, somebody is going to Mary Kay from the locker room and telling them shit? Telling it to Mary Kay? Like, do y'all really believe that? Don't nobody believe that shit. And why say it now? And I'm sure that Myles is like at the Rams, like they lucky I don't play them this season. Let me see if the Rams play the Browns this season. I doubt it, but let's see. Rams schedule. They don't play the Browns. Y'all lucky. Oh, they play Josh Allen. Oh, they play the Bills. Oh, I hope he sacked the shit out of Jackson Dart and Josh Allen. I ain't shit. You feel me? Like Mary Kay, you're a problem. You know what I'm saying? And and like Myles Garrett doesn't really do much like interviews or podcasts or press anything. I'm hoping that somebody asks him this question. And I hope that his response is like typical Browns media. You know what I mean? Like, that's really what I want him to say. Like, I be wanting people to say a lot of shit because I know I would say, I want him to be like, typical Browns media, moving on. Like, how do you make up this mess? You know, feel me? And like, all we've heard from the players in the locker room is how much they look up to him, how much he teaches them. We've heard that already. So I don't understand what she's talking about.
So I'm just have a team meeting, have the guys over at his house. Right. Well, everybody is not like that.
Yeah, everybody ain't like that.
Y'all keep expecting it because I think the thing is I say this tongue in cheek is that everybody wants every defensive player to be Ray Lewis, and they're not gonna be that. Mm-mm. Ray chose that role. Ray wanted to be that. Everybody doesn't want to be that, and that's okay.
And I just want to say, this is just Shannon responding as if what she said may be true, okay? I don't think Shannon is responding as saying it is true. He's just saying, well, what if it is true? Not everybody is this, and that's fine. At least he got on the field and did his job, and y'all still didn't win. So now you expect him to have everybody over, everybody best friends. He's high key keen with everybody. That's not who Myles is. Like, have y'all seen Myles at a club? I see Myles with his camera and his girlfriend going to Japan, going here, going on the islands. Myles travels and he loves taking pictures. You don't see Myles doing shit else at all.
I mean, I don't know if LT had people over at his house. I don't know if Reggie had people at his house. I don't know if Stray or Time. Everybody's not like that. And that's okay. Everybody doesn't want to bring the team up before the game and break them down and get everybody.
Yeah, rah, yeah.
Yeah.
Different.
It seems to me he seems to be one of those guys that led by example.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out here and play my ass off. Y'all follow me.
Yep.
That's a good one. That's all.
And I just want to say that when Myles got, was it like the Bengals? When he sacked and got that number that he did, you saw his teammates rally behind him. You saw all of the teammates rally behind him. They celebrated him, right? You didn't see teammates in the bag giving like attitudes or nothing. No, they rallied behind him. So I don't know what Mary Kay talking about, y'all. I have no idea. Okay, football is not a game where you just gotta hold everybody's hand and just show them each step of the way. You made it here for a reason. When you went to college, you made it in the draft, or you went undrafted. Either way, you made it on the 53-man roster, and you're on this team for a reason. Why don't I have to hold your hand? And this is just me speaking of if it is true, which I don't think is true. I do not think it is true whatsoever. I do not think it is true whatsoever. Y'all know Mary Kay just be about that bullshit, y'all.
You're supposed to do. You're not there to make no friends. You're there to do a job.
That's
and
it.
He is the best in the history
right.
of the game. One of the best in the history of the game at doing said job.
That's right.
All that friendly stuff is cool.
And Ray was that guy that he wanted to have guys over. Buffy would cook. They would watch tape. He would call the guys over. They would watch film. They would watch a little tape after practice. But that's what he wanted to do. That's him. That's in a nutshell. That's who Ray was.
Yeah.
If that's not who Myles Garrett is, you're forcing him and you're trying to get him to be something that he's not.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I really kind of wish. I be wishing a lot. I just really wish that either Shannon or Ocho would have came on the mic and said, "Do y'all believe that? Why do we believe that? Like, it's the Browns media. They will say anything for clicks and come up with all types of lies. Like, why are we believing that? You know what I mean? Like, and I understand that they're speaking in a way where just in case it is true, but I wouldn't get this shit nothing. Okay, because we already know what and who Mary Kay is. Okay, now I've noticed there's not a lot of like bigger media speaking about this, and I think that's because they know who Mary Kay is, and they know that it's the Browns media, and the Browns media be full of shit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not putting too much into this, but I know Myles is very happy that he is out of the Browns. He don't have to play with them, and when he does, when he does play against them, either his next season or the season after that, baby, he about to be on the sack roll, okay? He about to show y'all, okay? He is going to show y'all. So y'all, Mary Kay, just another story, okay? Once again, I haven't heard anything else from anybody else. I don't believe the story. I'm just going off what I saw, and I saw his teammates rally behind him and celebrate him when he accomplished what he accomplished, y'all. Mary Kay's back at it again with the lies. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you post notifications so you don't miss the upload from Auntie. I love y'all. You hear me? Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me.
Auntie Faye, brace